All right, everyone, welcome to episode 228 now. This is NPC. For those that didn't know, NPC will be shifting to dark matches come this September. Why? Because NEW returns on Tuesday nights. Warfare will be ending, but NEW will be returning. Also, in addition to that, if you're redeeming for Feast or Famine matches, the prize is not only what is in the box, but your choice at which roster you want to be on. So again, save up your strands for that, because you only have a few short weeks until NEW returns this September, right after SummerSlam. We're going to kick things off with our first match here. Did Atticus enjoy the pay-per-view? Yes, I believe so. He was happy at the very... Hold on. Has everyone watched the pay-per-view yet? Before I spoil anything.
Gonna have a go.
DK, have you seen the pay-per-view?
The Disaster One has watched the pay-per-view.
Anyone not see the pay-per-view in chat before I mention spoilers? Ads, thanks for the host.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't as good as Disaster DK's matches.
Bass is me, but I'm not going to. Rated, you haven't seen it. Alright. But you don't care. So the ending of the Swamp match, Atticus was very happy. He was waiting the whole time for The Fiend to show up. So he was very pleased to see that. Watch Fight for the Fallen and Takeover instead. Was there a takeover? Did I miss a takeover?
No, there wasn't a takeover. Maybe you mean Slammiversary.
Oh, okay. Oh! Speaking of Sandra here, attacking. She's got her ult attire on for NPC still. I don't know why that's happening, but we'll roll with it. Sneak attack here to Absinthe during her entrance. That was not nice. Now, how do you explain that one, DK? What is with her actions?
I saw just the highlight of this show. She wasn't booked in this match, so she interjected herself in this match.
So she made herself booked.
Yeah. That silly guy out there as manager just kind of appeared out of nowhere. That was weird.
Now I have an understanding that you may have some insight, or may not. I don't know. But Sandra has her Feast or Famine card still. And for those that don't know, she has the ability to, can we do this together? Since you're formally, delete. Delete a faction. Everybody.
Deleted!
She has that ability and power to delete a faction. Do we know who or when that will be happening?
She hasn't made it much secret right now that she's not a big fan of Genesis, the way they try to recruit her, but then have problems with me.
Interesting.
Not to mention, she does not like Tammy.
So she is in chat here. She can't confirm. She doesn't have the ability, so she's going to make us wait, it sounds like. But I keep hearing something about Armageddon. So you might have to tune into that pay-per-view to find out.
Yeah, she keeps her cards close to her voluptuous chest.
Don't blame her. There's more power that way. Speaking of power, Absinthe here. Control over Tina in this match. Almost a 2 count. Still early.
You know what? Your commentary skills are unfathomable. Did you go to the Mike Adamley School for Commentary?
Mike Adamley was a gem on commentary. That 6-month period and the championship scramble match that was created was some of the best wrestling content of all time, and you know it.
The wrestling was good, not the commentary.
But it was an Adamley original.
Oh, okay. Makes me miss the anonymous GM.
Yeah, that was a time to watch wrestling, wasn't it? I think all shows have their ups and downs, though. Just like when NEW was around, NAW had its lows. And NEW will be the premier show to watch again this fall.
I think a lot of people want to join NEW so they can get those NEW exclusive titles that have not been available.
And they're back with the show. Obviously, they're back right now, but they'll be on a permanent basis with Strand redemptions coming back for them. Rated asked if I've posted the pay-per-view card. I have not as of yet. Do you want to give away any matches, Rated, since this is your show you're booking? So next week, Thursday, just 9 days away, Armageddon is being booked by Rated. I have seen the card.
It's a gift from Rated. You're welcome.
It's a good card. It doesn't have enough of my clients on it, but hey, they are booked, so I can't complain.
He hasn't shown me the card yet. He wants a surprise, DK.
Yeah, he's saying that too. Let's just say it's a great card. He's keeping everyone in suspense. 100-bit donation from Henry. You want to do the...
Hip hip hooray.
Doesn't it feel good? Thank you so much, Henry. Back and forth here, back in the ring between Tina and Absinthe.
If I ever decide to retire from in-ring work, I might just steal your job.
Hey, you can have it. Then I can focus on just managing the continued success of my client, Mr. Franklin.
Yeah,
You'll be yawning still, I'm sure, after Thursday. Spoiler alert. Still haven't heard much from Wicked. I am curious if that was his gift, attacking my client. Because trust me, you're picking a fight with the wrong person.
The Disaster One has a tip for your commentary. People might be able to understand you better if you got all those marbles out of your mouth.
Marbles. I've lost my marbles. What movie? Comics, thanks for the host.
Do you have them?
Do I have them? Do you know who lost their marbles? They searched for it in the movie.
Yeah, I've seen Hook.
Okay, Trevor. Yep, you know Hook. DK knows Hook. Trevor knows Hook. That's a good movie. Rated says his gift was having us not watch another MXG match. Damn.
Thank you, Rated.
Pinfall attempt here, coming up from Tina. 2.5. Trevor says it's a great movie and awesome SNES game. You know, I can't say that I remember a lot of the game. I know I've played it, but maybe I'll have to do another Classics Lounge and play that sometime. Absinthe picking up the win here with that 3 count. With laughter to follow. She got attacked, but it wasn't enough. My curiosity is... as I say, my curiosity for Isandra's involvement here in a future rivalry with her and Absinthe now.
Isandra's taken over the women's division.
How many times has she won the championship now?
I think she's held both ones.
Time for her to shine at Armageddon or SummerSlam. That is going to be the place to make your mark here.
Here is your winner.
I've been meaning to ask her what's the deal with the eye in Isandra.
Yeah, I do want to know a little bit more about it. We got a long message here from MX. There's no amount of saving that Captain Smiles can do for you, Wicked. You are now a marked man. And you couldn't keep your nose out of Gravity's business because you're a noxious obsession. But you've made a mistake tonight. You crossed the wrong man, Wicked. Me and the rest of Blackout are going to find you. And we're going to end you. Well, damn. Rated confirming part of a matchup here.
There from MXG.
It is. I don't like that warning. Rady confirming part of a match here. The Women's Championship is on the line at Armageddon, and Isandra will be competing for it. Our next match here is one of my clients. Tragedy with one of Empire's clients, Thy Wraith. Tell me about this individual, and why is he a prospect for Empire?
Wraith is known over the internet web's wrestling community. He's dark, he's sinister, he makes no mistakes.
So what's his backstory? I don't know much about him. He's very mysterious.
Nobody does.
What's his objective?
I've been in many a battle with Thy Wraith, and I'm sad to say that he has won every single time.
He's proven to be a huge success here in NPC too. We've seen him on the main roster just a small handful of times. He's done quite well there. What's the plan for him in the Empire?
Well, I can't tell you that.
You share zero insight with me.
Fort Knox over here. DK does not reveal the Empire's secrets.
Raiden says if you want to know if you have a fight at the pay-per-view 9 days from now, Armageddon, ask him. MX says you want to get crazy, we can get crazy. I'll go to a place I haven't been in a while. You will unleash a side of me that I do not like, a side of me that is dark. You crossed the wrong man with it. Clearly, he does not know who he is picking a fight with. I would not pick a fight with Wicked.
MXG makes less sense than the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man, and they were both on coke. He sounds like he's got more candy up his nose than in Willy Wonka's shop.
Jesus. Ghost says, looks like having me in your corner is the way to go. You're not wrong. You were not wrong. I myself.
Rigged.
Rigged? You mean Rick? His name is Rick, not rigged.
That's what I said, rigged. Rick Franklin.
Oh, jeez. I am a fantastic manager. I myself am a 3-time NAW champion. How many of you can say that out there? Raise your hands.
You don't wrestle anymore, so who cares?
Yeah, thanks to you.
That's ancient history. DKA has no recollection of that.
Batman says 3-time what? Apparently those in the back can't hear me. 1, 2, 3-time NAW champion. Rated as a 5-time.
3-time whiner.
95 pounds. The unpredictable Nightmare.
Nickname Unpredictable Nightmare. See, that's why you won't tell me anything about him, because you don't know. Nobody knows.
I don't waste all these people's time bitching
one thing.
and moaning and bitching.
Diary for a different match.
And bitching.
Devastating.
It's like his whole fight. And bitching.
The Guy Conics redeeming for a #1 contender tag title opportunity. That is coming up. And Ghost says, look like Ghost may be in the market for a manager.
I see it.
Talk to me.
Wiener juice.
I manage only the best. DKA. You could have had
Ghost,
this.
if you have any honor or pride at all, you will not join the establishment. You'll win your matches fair and square, and not because they're rigged.
We win all of ours fair and square, with an emphasis on we win all of ours.
Have you seen the top of a cell lately?
Accompanied by Travis James.
Lately? No, I'm not allowed to go up that high anymore.
Weighing in at
Reasons.
217 pounds.
Let's all just kind of take a moment here and admire Tragedy for a second.
At least he wore his mask.
It's for your protection.
No COVID coming from tragedy.
Why are you admiring him, says Tyron? Just look.
It was already bad enough that I could smell you from right here at the commentary table, but now you're out here twice, so it's double the stench.
Ghost says he'll have to see what we both can offer. Well, this is my up-and-coming talent. Hopefully he'll win his match here, and then you'll get to see what my talents are capable of.
Well, I wasn't saying you should join me. I'm not trying to manage you.
You're just telling him not to join
The
me.
disaster one shines bright to be behind someone else.
Starting off not very well here for Tragedy. But then again, Thy Wraith, as mentioned, is not an easy individual to compete against. Nightfall for a Feast or Famine. Again, a reminder of the Feast or Famines. Not only are you winning the Feast or Famine prize, good or bad, hence the name, you're also getting an opportunity to pick which roster you would like to be on starting this September when NEW returns on Tuesday nights. Back and forth contest here with Thy Wraith in control.
Thy Wraith is pounding and pounding. He doesn't just beat you up on the mat, he beats you up in your mind.
So he's a very aggressive individual with a very brawler approach to his wrestling style. Jawbreaker there from Tragedy. Forearm strike and another to follow. And sets up a leg sweep. Rick Franklin says, NEW looking for a GM, I know a guy.
To return home to new.
Henry, thank you for honoring Patrick there. Rope break, come on, ref.
So tell us more about your client, this Tragedy. What do we need to know about Tragedy? Other than it's a tragedy, he's with you.
Well, he's been competing in the indie circuit just outside Chicago for months now, perfecting his craft. You could compare him to the Rocky story, where he has not come from much. He doesn't have the best training facility until we hired him here for NPC. Now he has the best. But he worked. He worked for every opportunity, and now he is showing why he is here.
Yeah, but why is he with you?
Why wouldn't he be, is the better question. If you want to rise up the ranks here and get noticed, it's better to be with the establishment than against it.
No surprise there.
Tragedy got caught by that Wraith. Yeah, having a conversation with Thy Wraith on how he needs to learn how to wrestle. There you go. Never take your eye off your opponent, Thy Wraith. That's lesson number one. Things I could teach you as your manager.
He's probably telling you to put some deodorant on.
181 wants to know, what are our feelings on Igor the Terrible returning? That would be a great return for NEW.
I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of Freakzilla myself.
I am as well. I think the Iconics are an incredible duo.
I hate to agree with you, but even a broken clock is right twice a day.
And there you go. Me helping Thy Wraith back in the ring. Do you see what kind of manager I am? I'm even helping my opponent out. He needed help getting up, and I was generous enough to bring him back in the ring. for him. Pinfall attempt here, but it wasn't a really good one, so I was letting the referee know. He didn't have proper form with that pinfall.
Not surprised with those tactics.
He just didn't have good form.
You get thrown out, and then your client there's left all alone with Cody and Randy.
I mean, your partner in Empire isn't really managing his client very well at all. I don't think he's done a single thing out here other than just get screen time.
That Wraith is wiping the floor with tragedy.
I disagree with that. As my client here with
the
a reversal.
I'm watching?
I am. That Wraith just got busted open.
I'm matching you.
Here, let me help him up again. Get back in the ring. Look at that. I didn't want to win via countout. Generosity and another leg sweep. Look at this. A showman. A true showman. Pinfall attempt to follow.
I have to do this again in a lumberjack match.
Thank you. This is how we do.
And tragedy wins. What a tragedy.
The establishment. Right there, Ghost. You don't have to make a choice. We made it for you. Ad says if you want to kick ass and reach the top, then Annihilation is who you need.
Isn't Annihilation in Genesis?
No. You were thinking of the Predators.
Right.
That says all of the establishment's matches are rigged. Are you kidding me? Okay.
For once, me and Nightfall agree on something.
Let's head into our main event. Speaking of Freakzilla here, he's going to be accompanying Gravities out to the ring as he faces Aaron. So again, this is episode 228 of NPC. We got guest commentary, DK.
The Disaster DKA. Thank you for that introduction.
No, I had the right enthusiasm, DK. So there you go. So wonderful.
This is why there's only 14 people watching this show right now.
Oh, because you're on guest commentary? Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Otherwise it'd just be 4.
What a tragedy, says Bat. So again, this Thursday night, 7 amazing matches lined up. Join us, regular start time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. I believe this Saturday, I could be wrong, but I believe they are doing another Lockbox, Jackbox games. Tune in Saturday night for that with Lock. And then next week, Monday, it repeats all again with Not So Silent Bob. I believe he's doing a stream. I could be wrong. But stay posted to our social media pages to find out. And then, of course, this Sunday, too, another NPC already and Warfare. So redeem now.
Sunday.
That's right. It's like a Monster Truck show. So redeem now if you want to be part of the Feast or Famines. Because again, a bonus prize. Pick which roster you are on. Huge news. Breaking news. Henry asks if he's the one that thinks he's the only one that thinks DK's star has collapsed. Ouch.
I'm surprised he thinks at all.
Henry picking a fight with you. Look at these boys.
To the ring, accompanied by the giant Freakzilla.
I feel sorry for whoever waxes them.
Weighing in at 241
Don't feel sorry for me.
pounds.
Is it you? You waxed them?
I do. It's an amazing job. It can be stressful and somewhat of a hairy situation at times.
These two single-handedly keeping the baby oil industry alive.
Oh, easily. We have gallons and gallons. We make sure there's a tub backstage before every match. And by tub, I mean a bathtub full of it.
It's good it's not a hot tub. That might really hurt.
Yeah, it might sting a little.
Yeah. Some Kentucky Fried Freakazilla.
And his opponent here, Aaron. The next generation of great, of course, the son of Rated. I'm sure you can see the similarities.
His best friend Balake couldn't make it to the show.
No? Where's the rest of the Empire tonight?
His girlfriend Jaqueline.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, Aaron the Destroyer.
The rest of the Empire preparing for the pay-per-view.
Hopefully to be a good one. On paper it looks good, but that doesn't mean anything. It could be
Is
great.
that why they call it pay-per-view now? Because it's not actually on pay-per-view anymore.
It's just on paper. Gotta get that paper.
Pay-per-view still a thing?
I believe they were calling them events or special events for a brief period of time. But yes, pay-per-view is still a thing you can order through your cable providers. Slammiversary, I believe, was $39.99 this past Saturday night.
I didn't even know cable was a thing.
It is. Unfortunately, I still have it because it had to be bundled to be more affordable. Affordable with quotes.
Well, the Disaster one gets all the channels because he literally has a satellite.
All the channels?
Yeah. I stole a satellite from space.
Oh, code breaker to start the match from Tease. That's how you start. A lot of star power here today on NPC.
If I was Aaron, I would have just tapped out before he got me all oily.
You don't want to be slick? Just complete domination right now from Tease. He goes in for a pinfall already. Are you kidding me? Oh, one count. Yeah, it's a little soon for that. A little premature, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
He teased the pin.
He did. He's paying for it now, though.
Ooh.
Bat says Aaron looks like
Sleep on
what would happen if you let all the air out of Rated's head. Oh, misses that move. Yeah, it connects with that one.
See, I always thought that Aaron looked like the Undertaker if he came out of the dryer.
It's the gloves. Rolling out of the ring now. Getting an opportunity to recover. That was a mistake from Tease's part, allowing him a chance to recover.
Fritzilla is losing his strap there, trying to keep his bathing suit up.
If this match continues, it might be just completely down. Usually that's how we end the night. Our straps come down. Pinfall attempt from Aaron. Barely two. Bat says, I thought he had those gloves because he was doing the dishes. So he went from doing the dishes to competing? What's up, Brock?
Some people choose to wear a mask, some people choose to wear gloves.
Pikachu! Pikachu!
Thanks for the host, Brock. Action continues here at NPC, episode 228 already. They're just flying. Quickly approaching the next milestone, which is 250, which is actually SummerSlam. Our last regular NAW pay-per-view, as in September, NEW returns on Tuesday nights and pay-per-views will now be joint shows. And yes, there will be a competition for ratings. So if you want to have pride in your brand, pimp that brand out. And we still have the Refer a Friend program too. If you want to get people on this roster, now is the time to do it. With 2 shows starting in September.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Thanks for the hosts, James and Becky.
Gonna tap? This team's gonna tap?
No, he never submits.
Yeah, it's too greasy to hold in one spot for too long.
That's right. High-risk move caught.
Oh, Aaron.
Paying for it. Crowd loving it though.
Those Gravities call that move.
I don't think he names any of his moves, to be honest. Everything is just a tease. Count out continues here.
Freakzilla keeps teasing that Igor might be coming back. He claims that Freakzilla isn't Igor, but I've never seen them both in the same place.
You haven't? We'll have to book a match with those two together then. It's just like Gravities and Gravity Well are not the same person. People keep claiming that. I don't even see the similarity, to be honest.
Well, some people make their gimmick infringement obvious, like MXG.
It's true. The NEW
Like,
champion
seriously.
here.
Who makes their name 3 letters? Who does that?
Right? Such a silly idea. He's still NEW champion, by the way. He did not get to compete
Yeah,
his
he
match.
won't face me.
Call him out. Henry says maybe the Luchadors will return. They're in AAA right now down in Mexico. Gravities with a victory. As I tell you, these guys are great. Yeah, Senor Gravitas is down in Mexico competing for AAA wrestling right now. Oh, what is this? Oh, hell no.
Oh snap, the dragon is in the house, and he just laid waste to Gravities.
Wow, I did not see that coming. Tease here. Getting jumped from behind. He got it from behind from the dragon here to conclude NPC. Wow. Well, that's all I have for programming here tonight for you all. So again, Thursday, a brand new episode, NAW, this Thursday, regular start time, of course, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Redeem those Feast or Famines, because not only are you getting what's in the box, but also a pick of NAW or NEW starting in September. And then we'll also be turning on the Strand redemptions for those belts as well after that. But I do want to thank DKA for joining us. So thank you.
Disaster DKA. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure having you on commentary. If you want to be a part of the commentary team on Warfare, why it is still a thing, let us know. This could be a tradition that continues even with NEW coming back.
Task. It's a task to try to carry this show with you.
It is. It's a challenge. But if you have other ideas on how to improve the show, make it better, get video packages, anything you want to add to the show, your own creativity is your limit. And your involvement, or lack thereof, is your limits too. Elevate your own character, get involved, just like DKA did here today. It's a great way to shine. So again, thank you all for joining us. And again, thank you, DKA. We will see you all on our next episode
Disaster went out.
this Thursday. Later.